Hello everybody and welcome back to more Paranautical activity, patch 1.6. Still haven't managed to beat it yet, which probably shouldn't surprise you considering that this patch is a lot harder. So today we're going to try with the Dynamite class because this class can potentially become extremely powerful, although obviously it is reasonably difficult to hit enemies with grenades. I'm hoping that I can get gum and various things and have a good run because so far my two previous classes, which were kind of like the easiest to me, which was by far the tank and the Gilead class, have completely let me down, and they've sucked, or I've sucked. I'm not sure which one sucked, but something has definitely sucked. So we're going to try and beat the game with the grenade launcher today, because although it's not, not necessarily the best weapon late game, because of it just being hard to hit some enemies, if we can get the right upgrades, it by far can do the most damage per hit, which is kind of important because everything hates me on the final floors. And I'm also hoping that the grenade launcher might be pretty effective for taking out the ninjas, because I fucking hate these ninjas and they tend to just be complete dicks to me. We haven't started with very much money. I'm not sure if different classes actually start with different amounts of money, but immediately we have nothing. We're not going to be able to get any of this. I mean, we might be able to afford the health box, but I mean that's pointless. We're not going to need that, so we're pretty much just grinding up money here to save for the second floor. So yeah, that kiss of death is never going to happen. It probably wouldn't have happened in the previous patch when money was more common, and it's certainly not going to happen in this patch when money is considerably more rare. So let's just blow up these Zimbabwe's and then fight our mini-boss. There's still someone left. He's over there. Please die. Thank you. And then we'll go fight our mini-boss, which I hope isn't a mini-boss that's difficult to deal with grenades. Oh, good God, it's this thing. How do grenades, how do I grenade this thing? I think I'm going to die. Yeah, I'm probably going to die. I'm gonna die here. Just so you're aware. This is basically bollocks. This shouldn't happen. There shouldn't be a boss that's just like, oh, I got this boss. Okay, well I guess I'll restart my run then. There's no way I can do damage to this thing on the first floor with a grenade launcher without gum or anything. Even if I had gum, it would keep flying into me and doing damage to me because it's so goddamn fast. It's just there's just no way of dealing with this. So yeah, that's pretty fun. Alright then, guess we'll be starting again in a second. Just bear with me, let's just die. There we go, okay, we're dead. So yeah, we'll just restart that run, shall we? Oops, I didn't mean to select the Gilead. Let's restart again and go Dynamite. Yeah, that's bullshit, honestly. Mike, can you fix that so that's not a thing that can happen? Because that is just broken in a ridiculous way. That you just get that boss, it's just like, well, there's no way I possibly could have dealt with this. So I guess I'll just die immediately. And this guy's going to be a problem as well. I don't like this mini-boss, but I can deal with him at least. Like, it's not impossible, it's just difficult. There's a difference between difficult and, downright impossible, or at least, unrealistically beatable. But anyway, we start with a lot of bombs with the grenade launcher, which I don't understand why, because we don't need them. I haven't checked, I haven't really, examined it to see if it's actually true, but I'm pretty sure you start with a lot more bombs with this class than any other class, which is kind of counterintuitive. I've taken a lot of damage on this fight. I'm glad there's some armor over there. I'm not sure if my bombs are actually getting close enough to deal damage to him, which is kind of a problem. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, the homing traps are all around me. Okay. This boss is a little bit scary with the grenade launcher just because it's kind of difficult to actually get the bombs in close enough to do damage to him. And he fires so many homing shots that, you can't afford to not be next to the walls. I'm actually kind of rocking back and forth in my chair slightly because for some reason I feel like that's going to make the bombs go further. I don't know why I'm doing this. Okay, he's almost dead. This torture is almost over. Oh god, the homing shots are everywhere. Jesus fucking Christ. This boss is such a pain in the ass. One more bomb. Oh my god, there we go. And we got poison bombs, which is actually really, really good for the grenade launcher. I actually really want to fight Skelito for one of the only times ever, just because, the floating bombs is actually, it's an upgrade made for the grenade launcher. It's really useful to have for this weapon, so that's something I want to see happen. I don't like this room just because I feel like that's going to happen. Yep, okay, good. Okay, oh my god, I got hurt there. Alright. That's everything dead, but I am down to 3 health. So So, okay, 4 health, there's actually a bit of health there, which is pretty surprising. If we get a difficult boss, so like pretty much, probably only Dovey is the one likely to be a problem, just because he takes a long time to kill, and the moths will probably damage me in the amount of time it takes me to kill him. I could potentially die to that, which is kind of scary, because this would make this an extremely unsuccessful Paranautical Activity episode, or whatever you want to call it. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't call it an episode, because that makes perfect sense, because that is exactly what it is, and that's what I've been naming it all along, but, you know, for some reason my brain decided to be accommodating for people that might be offended by the word episode. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, honestly. My brain's, it's trying to fill in while the rest of it, like about 10% of it is trying to fill in with talking, while the rest of it's just thinking, oh my god, you're going to die horribly and fail at this game. So just bear with me. I should get him. Oh, how did I not get him? I think bombs have a shorter fuse time in this patch than they used to. They seem easier, but at the same time harder to kill some things with. It depends on the enemy, but it's harder to hit things from range, but then it's easier to hit things that are kind of at a weird... Things where, like, the grenade launcher needs to explode in mid-air in order to hit them are considerably easier to kill now than previously, because things explode in mid-air sooner. But yeah, it's an interesting change. I think it's probably better overall, because it makes things like moths a lot easier to handle. But as you saw, like on that Spider Gilead fight, for example, that guy was kind of a problem, because I didn't really have the range. Not because the bombs wouldn't travel far enough, but I think because they were just exploding too soon. So that's an interesting thing. We have a couple of mystery boxes here, which I wouldn't mind getting, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to afford them or not. We need another 60 gold, which is probably a big ask, unless we get something like Iris, which will drop me a lot of gold. So I'm probably not going to be able to afford them, and also they're a really big gamble, which might not pay off. So I don't know if I'm better off just saving my money. So I kind of hope that I don't get enough, because otherwise I'll be really tempted to go and buy one, and I'll be really disappointed if it turns out to be something shit that I wasted my money on, because then it will, you know, it will gimp me for the rest of the floors as well, because I'll have wasted 200 gold, and that's potentially enough. One mistake like that is potentially enough to... Okay, good, we got Iris. One mistake like that is potentially enough to actually, like, cost you a run now. Like, you waste money on the first floor, so it takes you, you know, up until, like, the 3rd or 4th floor before you've grinded enough to actually afford anything that's kind of expensive. And before you know it, you just can't get enough upgrades before the game gets hard, and you just get fucked. So that's an interesting dilemma, which is one we will see the outcome of pretty shortly. I'm not sure if these guys will actually give me 60 gold or not. I'm not really sure how much these drop now after the nerf to drops. Oh god, there's some damage. When did I get back up to 6 health, by the way? I'm not aware of that happening. That's kind of strange. But I'm not complaining about it. That's, you know, that's good. I was concerned for my well-being. I wonder whether this shorter fuse time was actually made largely for this boss, because I'm finding it a lot easier to kill this boss than I ever did before, because the bombs explode in mid-air much easier. So it's possible that Mike saw me, and possibly other LP is struggling like a fucker against this guy with grenade launcher without gun, and thought, okay, I'll fix that. Because if that's the case, then I very much appreciate that, because this boss took forever before, and now he's going down really, really easily. So let's pick up our gold. We do get enough for the mystery box. Do I make the gamble? I think I'm going to make the gamble, and here's why. 1, because I have a gambling addiction, which we've already established, and 2, if this turns out to be shit, then I'm interested, like, for the sake of science, to see whether, if I waste this 200 gold, does it fuck me over so much that I can't recover the run and I just can't get upgrades? Because if that's the case, then I can use that to say, Mike, fix your fucking game. Anyway, we got the magnet, which is a waste of money, but it's a good upgrade. It means I could take the trident if we find it, which if I do find it, I will take it, because I kind of feel like that might be the only way I'll actually beat this patch, at least for the first time, maybe ever, who knows. But yeah, we'll see. We'll go down to the next floor and see how this goes. It wasn't a terrible first floor, all things considered. I do like the magnet just for speeding up the run in general, so that the video doesn't end up like a fucking hour and a half long or an hour and 50 minutes long, because my last 2 videos have been a lot longer by, you know, almost twice as long in some cases as my previous videos were, which is interesting because no new floors have been added to this patch, so nothing should really be increasing the length of the game, but the length of the game has increased substantially just because you need to spend a lot more time grinding and a lot more time thinking about what you're doing. Like, you need to... I didn't actually notice the shop was right here. But you need to kind of, like, on later floors, you kind of have to be a bit more vigilant. Oh, gum. That's really good. Okay. That's really, 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 really good. Really, 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 really good. Really, 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 really good. I don't know what I did there. Just my brain decided to make up a stupid... Can you even call that a song? I don't know what that was. Anyway, oh, for fuck's sake, you dick. What was I talking about? I was talking about something, and it was kind of important. Nope, it's gone. Okay, cool. Hopefully it'll come back to me. Oh, we can afford the gum. Let's go buy the gum. I'll probably buy the spring if I can afford it as well, just because... Well, I do have double jump, but I like the maneuverability now because everything hates me. So, yeah. But, we'll see what's in here. Gum should make things even easier to deal with now. Oh, there's a ninja in here. Okay, I wonder if I can stick stuff to him while he's, like, in his invisible state. I don't know, because he's already dead. Okay, so the grenade launcher is pretty good. It's still... if anything, this patch has had a really weird effect, which it's meant... I can't speak. It's meant that the weapons which previously weren't as good are now better because the game is so shitty to you a lot of the time. It means that... I'm going to hurt myself there. Yep, that was stupid. Like, things like the Trident, which previously weren't really a sensible upgrade, even though it was really powerful, because it meant that most of your... like, the upgrades that you've gotten, like your damage and your rate of fire, were redundant, because you just don't need that with the sickle. And the same applied to the grenade launcher to a limited extent. Even though it does benefit from all those upgrades, it benefited to an unnecessary degree, because... you know, you never really needed to go beyond one-shotting every enemy. Is this going to be... This is going to be Dobie, am I right? I think I'm right. Yeah, I'm right, okay. Let's just deal with him now, just to get this over and done with. Just sticking with bombs. Sticking with bombs to speed this fight up, because I have lots of bombs, and I really have no need for them. Oh my god, why am I taking so much damage? What the fuck? Why am I down to 2 health? What happened? Why am I down... What the fuck happened there? What did so much damage to me? That's bullshit. Alright, guess we'll restart. Let's try the Gilead again. This patch is really being a dick. I don't like it at all so far. But I say that. I don't like it this episode because it's been a dick to me. I actually had quite a lot of fun last episode, but I mean that was with the tank, and I still lost. And the tank before was kind of like a bit of a newbie class to kind of, you know, if you're not very good at the game, here have this class which is probably going to make you win because it's kind of easy. Then get you used to the game. Now that class is kind of like, okay, here's a class where you actually have a reasonable chance of winning, and every other class is kind of hard mode because the game is really hard now. And I don't consider that to be a positive change, or necessarily. But this could end up being a really disappointing video where I just die repeatedly and kind of showcase why I think this patch is bad in a lot of ways. But we'll see. Maybe we'll have a really successful Gilead run now. But I kind of feel like the game is too item dependent at this stage. Like, you need so much luck with items now to actually stand a chance. Like, my runs have been successful because I got lucky and got an iron heart that dropped from the mini-boss and I didn't have to pay for it. Without that, like, as overpowered as that item seems, it actually feels like it's not overpowered so much as it's essential, because otherwise you lose so much health in one room because something weird happens or you just get unlucky, and then you just can't get it back. Health drops are just too rare. You just can't recover from mistakes anymore. You have to play a perfect game every time, and trust me, that doesn't happen. If you need any evidence of that, just watch this video. But yeah. These ninjas should die. There we go, that's not too much of a problem. We have our Fana mini-boss like right away, so we can go and fight that now. Hope that it's not a dick, and that we can get a decent upgrade from it that might actually give me a chance at having a decent run. Yeah, this guy's nice and easy, and we've also found our shop, and we have a fair bit of money, so hopefully we can actually maybe afford something. I really wouldn't mind a trigger finger, just because the rate of fire of this weapon by default feels very slow now. I'm really not sure if it's been nerfed or not, or if I'm just used to it firing fast, because I've had lots of runs where I've got lots of fire rate upgrades with this weapon. It may be that it feels slow because I'm killing things slower, but the killing things slower might be because of a damage nerf rather than a rate of fire nerf. But either way, this gun has definitely, well, seemingly been nerfed, but I'm not sure whether that's just because the relative difficulty of the game has increased. So it's difficult to tell, but I know all the classes have been nerfed to some degree, so there's no argument that nothing has changed about this, but I don't know whether its rate of fire has been. I walked into that because I'm an idiot. Oh my god, we got a starfish. Okay, that's really good, except for the fact that if I die early enough, it's not going to be that much help. We could have get spinach, which might be a good idea. The flip-flops are useless, so I'm not going to bother. There's literally no point. They don't do anything anymore. There's literally no point in buying them. They're just a waste of money, considering that you really need money now. So I might buy the spinach just to get the increased health, because I fear for my life a lot of the time. But yeah. I'm not sure what boss I kind of want to fight Iris again, just because Iris is always useful to have. Because double jump is kind of essential, I would go so far as to say. Without it, I mean, if you have the spring and you don't have it, then maybe you can get away with it, but if you don't have the spring or the double jump, then you can just get killed, because you just can't. There's just nothing you can do. You can just find rooms that you can't do without those upgrades, and they're not rare enough for it not to be a problem with the game. Like, it's not like Isaac, where there's some rooms which you can't not take damage in if you don't have... Oh god, you idiot, you managed to fucking hit me somehow. There's rooms in Isaac which you can't do, or at least you can't not take damage in unless you have certain items, but they're rare enough that they never really affect you, and even when they affect you, you take maybe 2 hits in them. The rooms in this game that are comparable, you'll lose like half your health in them if you don't have the right upgrades, which is just silly. Because, you know, you find 2 of those on one floor, which isn't that uncommon, and you could be dead. You could be that easily dead. But anyway. Let's just deal with these guys so that they don't hit me while I'm circling them, because they're not normally a threat, but there's enough of them in this one room where if you don't actually take a few of them out immediately, then you can kind of just end up getting hit by them because they end up all over the goddamn place like fucking ants or something. Let's just deal with that guy, and then, yeah, let's go pick up the spinach and then go fight our boss, I guess. That's probably the best way of doing things here, just because I'm not sure if the spinach is like a filled health upgrade or if it gives you empty hearts, but if it gives me empty hearts, I know that there's health lying around that I can go find. So let's pick up the spinach, and yeah, it does fill it up anyway, so we don't need to bother. 8 health is pretty good. It doesn't feel like good enough anymore. Like, I used to be pretty comfortable at 8 health in the last patch, now I feel terrified with anything less than like fucking infinite health. But maybe we can make it work, who knows. The problem is that I can't stack armor anymore like I used to be able to, just because it doesn't drop enough. Because, you know, I'm far from a flawless player. I can't play this game without taking any damage for like a long enough period to actually amass armor, so my red health is now really important. And I feel like the game swung back to a place where it was like it was in patch 1.4, where armor's kind of like, if you don't stack up a lot of armor, you don't have a very good chance of winning, just because your red health will not, you won't have enough of it to survive bad runes, especially if you get a few of them in a row. But we'll see. Again, I could still be proven wrong about this. This is only my fourth time playing this patch. I did 1 run off camera just to show a friend. I did reasonably well and then died on the last floor. I went into the last floor looking like I was going to basically just destroy the game because I had the Trident and I had Iron Heart, and the game still dicked me to death. So, yeah, that sucked. But Iris isn't much of a problem here. Let's throw a couple of bombs. Maybe we'll do some damage. Speed this up a little bit. Do we have the magnet? No, we don't have the magnet. That was the last run, wasn't it? It's just because I was close enough. Oh god, I got hit there. Just because I was close enough for the coins to suck straight into me rather than hit the floor, I thought I had the magnet, but I don't. So anyway, hopefully these guys will die pretty soon. I wonder how much money they give me, because I basically had 0 gold, or like 4 gold or something when I went into this fight, so I'm kind of interested to see how much I actually get from this boss now. I get approximately about 90 gold or so. That's not too bad. That's pretty good for that boss. Although, oh, what have I left there? It's just a heart that I don't need. Okay, second floor. Maybe this will kill me again. Who knows? If I fight Davey, I'm probably going to take the blubber, because I kind of need the red health, all the red health I can get. However, I'm not sure if that will make me too slow, because I'm not sure how fast this class is anymore. I can't really judge how fast or how slow blubber's going to make me. I feel like it would probably be okay, but I'm really not confident in that, just because I know everything's been nerfed, and so maybe the speed's been nerfed to the point where blubber without any of the speed upgrades isn't really feasible. Like it never has been on a tank, but the rest of the classes could probably get away with it, at least for a couple of floors or whatever. What's left in here? The Zimbabwe hiding under the stairs. Yep, as usual. Alright, he dropped a red heart, but I don't need that. Let's go fight our mini-boss right away, which... actually, let's check our shop first, see what we're looking for. I can see a health upgrade in there, which is probably a definite get for me. Or is that cherry bombs? No, that's vitamin C, and nothing else is useful, so I'm going to get the vitamin C. Because then I'll have, I think, 10 health, which is comfortable. That's like as much health as the tank has. And yes, the mini-boss did immediately board of the starting room, but I didn't notice. Who did we get? We get Spider Gilead. Okay, this guy could do a fair bit of damage to me, but at the same time, he should be alright to deal with, I hope. There's some damage. He's called a Moth, thank you. The Gilead's also dead, so now let's just shoot him. At least I don't have a problem with not being able to... I don't have a range problem against him anymore, is what I'm trying to say. At least the Great Launcher's not as broken as the Sickle is against this guy, though, because the Sickle just... You can't... If you fought this guy on the first floor with the Sickle, I almost guarantee that you would die. I can't say that 100% of the time, because, you know, it's not impossible, but it's unrealistically difficult with the Sickle, because you have no health, especially if it's on the first floor and you haven't got any health upgrades. And, you have to get so close to this guy that, you know, you would just be fucked. This is a grenade launcher, which I don't really want particularly, because this class starts with lower stats than the grenade launch class, so I'm literally just... It's literally like playing that same class but with a massive downgrade to it, so there's literally no point in picking that up, which is a shame, because that's another mini-boss which doesn't give me anything useful. But hey. So let's pick up this health upgrade and then have as much health as the tank used to have. It doesn't actually have it anymore. Also, I think that only gives me one filled health and one empty health, which is kind of a strange thing for a health upgrade to do. Typically in these sort of games, health upgrades either fill your health or they don't fill your health. This kind of does both, which is interesting, I guess. But yeah. One thing that a couple of more health upgrades in the game adds, or I think maybe only one more health upgrade. I guess technically two if you count the Iron Heart as a health upgrade, which it sort of is, but it also sort of isn't. But with more health upgrades in the game, the Sickle class is a little bit more viable just because its main weakness is easier to fix. However, the Sickle is still just a bad weapon in general, so it doesn't really make it a sensible choice. It just means that it might be a little bit less painful to use. But anyway, we have a reasonable amount of health now, so let's go and fight Dobie. Scares me a little bit, I guess, because he could potentially just decide to dick me over like last time and I just suddenly take loads of damage even though I don't understand why. I don't understand what happened there. I need to make sense of that in my head, because as far as I'm aware, I was dodging this guy the same way every other time that I dodge him, and suddenly all my health just disappeared. Just really fast, and I don't understand what happened, so... If anybody watching this video has any idea what actually killed me there, like, was I getting hit by his mouth spew? I may have just spat on my microphone there, which is a bit gross. Anyway, yeah, he's going to die pretty quickly this time, and then the moths will be a little bit of an annoying thing to deal with, but not too terribly difficult. I'm going to take the blubber just because I'm scared by how much health I lose in this game, in this patch, and I want to just amass as much red health as possible. I'm going to hate it if I end up getting Iron Heart, because it will be literally a pointless upgrade. But I can't rely on getting Iron Heart because it's such a rare and difficult thing to acquire. Anyway, I hope these moths will please soon end their lives, so that I don't get hit by too many homing shots. I've already got hit by one or two maybe, although I did pick up the health that Dobie dropped, and, well, I was back at full health, and I got hit again, because I'm an idiot, basically. But hey, whatever. Oh my god, how long did you take to die? You took a lot of shots directly to the face there, and you didn't die, which surprises me greatly. Okay, finally, we've done it. So yeah, we're going to take the blubber, because fuck it. I don't know how slow this is going to make me. Yeah, this makes me very slow. I feel like the Gilead class is barely faster than the tank now, which is kind of insane. But yeah, that picking up that upgrade might just end my run, because I'm just going to not be fast enough to get away from many things now. And it's not like I have until the 4th floor to deal with it anymore. Like, once the skulls start showing up, because, like, the ninjas, for example, can show up earlier than that, and they would fuck me over at this speed. Or I could fight, what's his name, Lilith, or her name, Lilith. And she would fuck me up, and I can fight her on any floor, so, like, you know, it's not a case of, okay, take it and hope that you can fix it by the time you need to fix it. It's a case of, okay, yeah, if you misjudge it and you're not fast enough anymore to take it, then you're fucked. And there's not really much you can do about that, which is kind of silly, I think. But anyway, we'll do our best. We're going to be incredibly slow, which is going to make all the inevitable backtracking to pick up things from the shop and stuff very tedious. It also makes me reluctant to grind money, even though I really need to grind money, because I need to be able to stack upgrades, and the only way you can do that is to clear out the early floors, because otherwise you'll just literally never get anywhere near enough money. At least we do have a lot of health, though, so, you know, it will take a while for the game to whittle us down, but it very much can still do so, is what I'm trying to say there. Please, moth. Please, moth, just... There we go, okay. The moths take a surprisingly long time to kill now. Oh my god, how slow. I feel like I'm even slower than the tank with blubber. This is crazy. How much have the classes been nerfed? Okay, that ninja's going to be a real problem. Actually, I managed to get away from him there. Maybe he's not going to be as much of a problem as I suspected. I don't know. I can't tell. Okay. Oh god, I got hit by a homing shot. That's pretty bad. God, rooms take such a long time to clear now. Like, it's a frustrating length of time. A lot of the time. Did that not die? I think it must have died. Okay, I barely managed to avoid that homing shot. That was scary. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, we've got a few more rooms. In fact, I might just do this room and then say fuck it, because I just can't be bothered. Even if it's going to be an objective negative to my run, and, you know, I don't want to grind for this long. It's tedious, especially when I'm this slow. So yeah, if I lose because of not grinding enough, then that's technically my fault, but I'll still blame the game. Couple of bombs, fuck it. That'll kill one thing at least. Okay, not Gilead's ninja died. Gilead will now die. There's still a moth left. He will die. Okay, homing shots. There we go. Let's just move on. God, I feel like I'm walking through treacle. This is so horrible. And bunny hopping does nothing to help me. So yeah, we have no jump up. Oh, we do have a jump upgrade. What am I talking about? I thought we didn't have a jump upgrade, but no. Skelito was the boss we didn't fight, which is a good thing because I hate that guy. Because his upgrade is useless. Anyway, moving on to the third floor now. We're probably going to die against skulls pretty soon if we get down to the fourth floor, if I can speak English, and haven't found any upgrades. Oh good, a lava room. Okay, he died pretty quickly. Alright then. Let's just check if they dropped anything. Nope. This guy dropped maybe a bomb, maybe a couple of coins. Nope, just a bomb by the looks of it. Okay. Let's see if we can see any of the rooms we want to go to. No, but this room's easy. Just going to be some exploding dudes and a ninja. Not the hardest thing in the world, although the ninja did just... Oh god. Yeah, everything's faster than me. This is pretty scary. Okay, that was not... That could have gone worse. Let's put it that way. Let's try and be positive somehow, shall we? Okay, this room is filled with axes, which I'd rather avoid if I can. Let's see what we can see through here. There's our mini-boss. Okay, that's good. Although I hate this room. Okay, that guy blew up and I couldn't do much about it. That's good. Gilead's going to drop on my face, which will probably end up doing damage to me. No, got away with it. Just about. Is there always 3 Gileads in here? This seems like a lot of Gileads to me. Maybe there is, I don't know. I don't remember the individual rooms, like, as far as what enemies, like, exactly. Like, I know what enemies will be in there, because basically every enemy is in every room for the most part. But, like, the exact number and, like, layout of where the enemies are in each room, I actually don't remember very well a lot of the time. I'm not really criticising the game for that in any way. Like, that's probably true of Isaac. It's just, you know, I'm always confused when I see, like, a Gilead and I'm thinking, is there normally a Gilead here? Okay, Russell should hopefully be not too much trouble. He's pretty fast, so, you know, he might be a bit of a pain to get away from, but I'm hoping to deal with him relatively effectively. And then if we get a good upgrade from him, then maybe we can make some good things happen here. Who knows? A couple of bombs. I may have missed with those bombs, but hey, whatever. Russell, please die soon. I want a good item from your mini-boss room. I don't know what that was. That was a weird song. He's almost dead. I feel like I might yawn, but I'm trying to resist because I don't want to sound like I'm... Ooh, lightning bolt. This happens a lot lately, and that has really not made me a lot faster, which is kind of scary. I mean, it's made me faster, but I need a lot more speed than this. So yeah, the lightning bolt isn't anywhere near as good as it used to be, apparently. Or maybe Blubber just makes you even slower than you used to. That can't be right. That wouldn't make sense. Why would it do that? I have no idea why I feel like that didn't help me very much. Maybe it's just like a psychological thing, and because I know that things have been nerfed, and because I was already very slow, I feel like I haven't been made much faster. But I don't know. I don't know. Okay, the ninja needs to die. There we go. Oh god, I blew it off my face because I'm an idiot. I'm leaning on the table kind of weirdly and it's making my hand go numb, which doesn't really help things. let's fight our boss now. Fuck it. Who do we have? Oh god, Hanz. I'm not fast enough. I'm not fast enough for you. Am I fast enough for you? Like, just barely? Nope, I'm not. I'm not fast enough. Okay, this is bullshit. We're gonna have to go and stand on the lift, which means it's gonna shoot me and do lots of damage to me that way, which is a very bad thing. He shoots too fast when he starts shooting me. You just can't. I mean, even if you jump, you don't even dodge it anyway, so I just have to tank the damage, which I can't really afford to do because I don't have a lot of health. And I'm now down to 4 hearts. Now down to 2 hearts, now down to 1 heart. If he starts shooting before he dies, I'm dead. Okay, I just barely got away with that. Just barely got away with that. Yeah, taking Blubber was a bad idea, but then again, at the same time, if I didn't take it, would I be any better off? I don't really know. Okay, there's axes in here, which is a little bit scary, but not the end of the world. At least I have plenty of armour, so I'm hoping I can hold on to that armour just about long enough that I can actually recover all this health that I've lost, because I've lost a lot of health. But yeah, Hanz is a real big problem. Like, that's why Blubber is a bad item, just because you're taking a big risk on potentially ending your run. Oh god, we have the scissors. I kind of probably should buy the health box as well, but I have to try and grind for the scissors, because that can really make a huge difference to the overall possibilities of this run. So I really hope that I can afford that, although I need like 100 and a bit more than 100 more gold. Is that possible? I don't know. If it's not possible, if I can be 100 away from an item, having cleared probably less than half of it, or at least no more than half of it, and I can't get another 100 gold, that's a problem. Like, that's too much of a nerf to loot. So it's just an interesting experiment. Let's find out whether loot is too nerfed or not. But yeah, we have 18 overall hearts now, which is really, really, really good. I just need to be able to fill it, and I don't know how long that's going to take me because health doesn't drop very often. So this is an interesting experiment. Was there a ninja in here that I didn't notice before? Did it, like... Or was that just my... Oh, I think that was just my bullets exploding, actually. I thought there was a ninja because of like the green kind of particle effects. But, I think that was actually just my bullets when they hit the wall and they make that little particle effect that you just saw. I thought that was a ninja dying. Let's try and avoid the not spikes, the axes if we can. I don't like this room. I don't like this room. Okay, that's scary. I don't know how I didn't take damage there, but let's just do some kind of crazy dodge. Oh, I took damage there. Good. Good! At least we managed to get up onto the outside platforms now, which is what I was trying to do all along. Yeah, we can blow that guy up with the powder keg. We can probably kill this moth. Good, okay. Shrooms now in hand. Let's blow you up, and then I think you're the last guy left. No, there's a bomb frog left. Okay, you will die as well, and then we have cleared the room. Good. Okay, so it looks like we're on track to get enough money for the scissors, which is good, because that will help me out a great deal on floors to come. And maybe if we get lucky, I'll actually get enough to buy that. Yeah! That scared me, and I made a weird noise. Hopefully we'll actually get like 400, and I can afford to buy the health box as well, just because I really don't like having 6 hearts when I have the capacity for 18 hearts, because I really need that high heart capacity to make the run even slightly viable. Oh look, this room again, good. Okay. Okay. This room layout is annoying because I can't really... I keep having to jump up and down from the high bit to the low bit, which I don't like. I prefer just staying like on the high ground as much as I can. Oh god, how did that not hit me? Okay, that was scary. I need to take out this Gilead because he's being a bit of a threat here when I'm having to dodge back and forth like this. But now he's dead, and the moth will soon follow. I got hit by a homing shot because I hate everything. Please die, Ross. I'm yawning. Okay. There we go. Okay, right now we just need to blow up this dude. And then... Ooh, we have a couple more rooms left. How much money did we get out of this room? We got... Okay, we need like 20 more gold. This should happen. It would take a fucking miracle for this not to happen. Such as this room, for example, because I'll probably get like no gold out of this room. Oh god, I got caught in the door frame. That's bollocks. That's bullshitting bollocks. Okay, we still got... Yeah, we're going to need like 5 more cents. This is going to happen. We're going to get the scissors. That's a good thing. Probably not going to get enough for the health box, which is a shame, but I guess I can live with that, maybe? We'll see. We shall see. Okay, anything dropped out of there? So just this room now. Oh, you did not just do this to me. You did not just do this to me. These guys never drop fucking money. Oh my god, we're like 3 cents away. Okay, I think that's... Okay, that's enough. That was scary, because these guys sometimes don't drop any money at all, and I thought for a moment there it was literally gonna deny me this fucking scissors. But I just about got away with it, so yeah. Okay. That's a very positive thing. The scissors are gonna make a big, big deal for the rest of this run, just because money is scarce enough nowadays. The scissors is, like, kind of almost essential on, you know, any time you can get it in the game, except for maybe the last floor, or the second to last floor. Even then it could make a bit of a difference, though, still. But hey, let's go pick it up, and then we will move on to the 4th floor, where I'm not convinced that I'm fast enough to get away from skulls, so that could be interesting. But hey, let's move on. Alright. Here's the lift. It still feels like it's taking me a long time to get across the floors. My brain's there thinking, oh god, it's going to take me like 5 minutes to get across the floor, and I don't have enough interesting things to say. But hey, I don't really want to go into this tower room just because that's filled with skulls and I'm not sure if I'm fast enough to get away from them yet. So let's avoid that first, shall we? Okay, this is a fairly easy room. I think we I can't tell because they're kind of getting caught on the stairs as they chase me, but I think we're just about fast enough to keep away from them. That being said, we're probably not fast enough to keep away from Genghis, which scares me very much because there's no guarantee I'm getting any more speed upgrades on this floor. I mean, we could fight Omni. We could get, I don't know, Winged Foot in the shop. We could get Rum in the shop. Would be really nice considering how much health we have, in fact. That would be really, 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 really good. I really want some rate of fire upgrades because this weapon scales really well with those. It becomes like a proper machine gun of neon death, which is awesome. Okay, Moth, if you would please be so kind as to just stop living, thank you. There's some more health, that's good. We haven't run out of the armor yet that we picked up from Hanz, so that should hopefully mean that we get a reasonable amount of health before we start to run out. This room is completely like a dead end, so I'll only go in there if I need to grind money for some reason. I don't really want to go in here. But there's the boss. Okay, this is probably a bad idea. Yeah, this was a bad idea. Yeah, this was a really bad idea. Yeah, that's why lava rooms are broken. This room can in fact cost me the run. Because now we're down to our red health. We don't have very much of it. We even lost some red health in that room. We took like 7 or 8 hits of damage there. I didn't need to come into here, which so I probably shouldn't have. But let's go fight Poseidon. Okay. Oh god, I can't afford to be taking damage from Poseidon. He's very much dodgeable, so please don't take damage from Poseidon. Okay, I've got a really itchy face. Oh god, how did that hit me? What the hell? 4 health. How did that hit me as well? What the fuck? Have these fish been buffed? What is going on? There's like always one that survives a lot longer than the rest for some reason, which is really weird. Jesus Christ. We're down to 3 health, which is very scary. Okay, he's gonna die. He dropped a couple of health, which is good. I guess we'll go fight a mini-boss immediately. In fact, I might take the trident into the mini-boss, just because I can probably kill the mini-boss faster with this than with anything else. But I'm not sure if I want to keep this trident overall, just because it is still a risky weapon to use. And, yeah, okay, we have this guy. This guy should be really easy with the trident. Okay, now we just need to lure them away from it, and then go and pick it up. We're not very fast, so that makes that kind of difficult. Let's kill these guys with bombs if we can. Okay, I've now lured them back towards it, which was silly. Okay, not fast enough to make this work. Maybe, who knows. Pick it up, okay. Okay, you're dead, thank god. Okay, Mega Bullets, that's a nice damage upgrade, which makes the Gilead's gun more viable to continue using, but we do need health desperately. Jesus Christ. We need to find our shop. We really need to find our shop. I really want some rate of fire as well. Like, I'm still firing pretty slowly with this weapon. How much faster are things dying? I can't tell. I can't tell how much Mega Bullets really does for you anymore. I mean, I'm always happy to see damage up, but I actually don't know whether... Oh, hold on, did Mega Bullet still cost me 100 then? Oh god, I'm getting hit. Why am I getting hit? I'm not sure why I got hit by those homing shots then, because I'm not aware of doing anything different to what I normally did, and they just decided to hit me for no apparent reason. That was stupid. That was really stupid. I really can't afford to be making those kind of mistakes like that, because the game will not forgive me for making the kind of mistakes that any reasonable human being will probably make on a regular basis, because this game is a dick. Okay. I don't really want to... Oh, the shop's in here though, so I have to go in here, really. Let's hope that these skulls aren't actually faster than me. Or at least that I can kill them before they get that close to me. Maybe I should have gone and picked up the trident to come in here, because it does outrange these guys. There's some health, that's nice. I only have fucking 5 overall health now, which is crazy. But here's my number, so call me maybe. Oh god, my game froze for a second there. That was scary. I thought it might be about to crash, but it didn't, so that's good. Let's pick up whatever money I have left. Do I have double jump? I do have double jump. Sometimes it doesn't seem to work. Maybe I double jump, like, maybe I've already double jumped and I don't realise I have, and I try and triple jump and think I haven't got double jump. Anyway, what do we have in here? Oh my god, we have an Iron Heart. And we have a Gangus' Soul, which could also turn this run around considerably. Okay, we're going to see what money we can grind up. I don't think I'm going to get to the 375, to be honest with you, for the Iron Heart. And even if I do, is it really going to help me at this point when I have 5 out of 18 hearts? I doubt it. That seems unlikely to be very useful, so I'm probably going to go for the... Oh god, I hate these fucking sideways axes. Physics doesn't work this way, Mike! Okay. Okay, this room's been dealt with reasonably effectively. Is there a demon in... not a demon. A ninja in here. No, I think I'm just making the same confused mistake again, where I think the exploding of my shots is a demon. Not a demon! Brain! It's not called a fucking demon. It's called a ninja. I keep thinking a ninja's dying, but it's not dying. It's just my shots exploding. Moth, please. Die. Thank you. This moth also needs to die. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. Okay, right. So I want to get enough money for Gangus' Soul. Here's why. The roof is almost universally a better place to be almost all of the time. Even though you can't jump, so you can't kind of try and bunny hop or just like jump to dodge shots, which is definitely a negative. The fact that there's no obstacles on the roof all the time means that it's just generally so much easier to maneuver on the roof than on the ceiling, than on the floor. So it's like generally preferable to be up there like all the time. So yeah, that's. I wonder what would happen with the trident. I might try this. Does the trident actually fall to the floor, or would it fall to the ceiling? Because if it would fall to the ceiling, it might actually be a reasonable strategy. But I don't think it reverses gravity for anything but you, so it would probably fall to the floor, which would make it a terrible strategy. But it's interesting nonetheless to see how that would work. Because if it was on the ceiling, there was no enemies that I was going to literally run into. Then, you know, except for Gangus, I suppose, but you can just melee Gangus, so, you know. I'm actually not going to get enough money, am I, for the Gangus' Soul, because this game is a complete fucking dick. Oh god. Okay, it took damage there. Yep, we're not going to get anywhere near enough money. Alright, well, fuck you two, game. Fuck you too. This floor was stupidly small. Like, can we have something where the game actually makes the later floors bigger than the earlier floors? Because this has been the smallest floor so far. And considering that, like, the point is that I now have to save up money for later floors, I kind of feel like I need to be guaranteed that I'm going to get a lot of money on these later floors, otherwise it's just redundant. You know what? I'm going to take the trident, because it's the only hope I have, probably, at this point. I don't know why I jumped so high there. But yeah, we're going to take the trident, because I don't think I have much chance with anything else. This isn't necessarily a good idea, because the trident is pretty hard. Okay, good. I can't even peek into this room because of the fucking arrow. I don't really want to go into an acid room with the trident, because especially not this acid room of all acid rooms. Yeah, okay, we're probably going to go into this room then, because this looks like the least dangerous thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, the trident is pretty damn effective now, just because it allows you to just deal with the bullshit a lot easier. Okay, and then we deal with the Gangus that's chasing me, which I should be able to melee before he can melee me. There we go. Okay, we dealt with that pretty good. I might as well go fight the boss now, honestly, just because I'm probably... this is the thing, like, I would be tempted to explore the rest of the floor to get more health before fighting the boss. I'm pretty sure the boss is probably going to be the poison fish thing as well. But with the way the game's balanced right now, I'm actually... the more the floor I do, the less health I'm likely to have, just because it's much more common that you lose health than you gain health. So I need to be able to see this guy to be able to do damage to him as well. Okay, this guy should die pretty fast. Okay, I need to get over there. Can I see the trident? Yeah, it does glow slightly. Okay, that's a good thing. Okay, good. That went pretty well. Did this guy drop much health? Maybe a couple. We're going to get the poison blowfish thing here, which is good, I guess, but it's not that important with the trident, so I'm not super excited about getting that as I would be with some of the weapons. I want to find the boss, mini-boss in the shop, because I still want upgrades, but I'm really scared about exploring much more of the floor, because I feel like I'm going to take a lot of damage. Oh, God. Wow. Wow. Where's my trident? Where's my trident? Did I drop it? I don't think I dropped it, but apparently I dropped it. I have no idea where it's gone. Oh, it's down there. Okay, that's probably going to kill me trying to get that back. Can I pick it up through the floor? Yes, I can. Okay, these monkeys need to die. I'm down to 3 health. Ah, he's gone onto the floor like a dick. Come here, Genghis. Come here. Come here. Okay, good. I also need to probably melee the moths as well, but I need to take out this Gilead first, which is going to be awkward to say the least. Okay, there's actually 2 Gileads. That should hit him, but I've taken another hit there. That will hit him, but there's homing shots. I think I got away with that, but I'm going to die pretty soon. Like, you know, there's no way I'm winning this run right now. I'm just kind of holding on for as long as I can, but, you know, I don't think, oh yeah, I might still win, because it's not possible. Yeah, we'll come in here. Ganga should die pretty easily to the melee range that I have. I have to get worryingly close to the moths. I have to wait for them to fire and then go in on them. That's hit me. That's bad. Okay, that guy died. Please just let me find a shop. If all it had was health boxes, I would be happy. This room is a bad thing to go into because it has lava or acid or whatever in there. I don't really want to go in here, but I kind of have no choice. Oh, good. I managed to take a hit from the arrow. That shouldn't happen, and I'm dead. Well, this was probably the worst run of Paranautical Activity I've ever had. Oh wait, I have the fucking starfish! Holy shit, I wasn't even looking at the screen, I was just thinking this was over. Okay, this isn't over yet, maybe. I could still maybe do this, who knows? Okay, that's the shop. Alright, suddenly I'm like renewed with life. Wow, I forgot that I picked up that starfish completely, that's amazing. Okay, we managed to melee them down. We've got 340 gold. Let's just go in here. What do we have? We have gum, which isn't good. We have a health box, which no longer is useful. We have Green's Ovaries, which I guess is not really helpful, but maybe slightly helpful. Hey, look, there's a gap in the wall. I think this is a bug that's been plaguing Mike and Travis for a while now, and they haven't been able to figure out where or why that occurs. But now, where might I find my mini-boss? I can't peek into this room because of the fucking arrows. Fix that shit. That's stupid. Okay, we'll come into here. This room was basically pointless to go into, but oh god, what did I get hit by there? Oh god, I'm getting fucking chased down by the Genghis, aren't I? Do I run faster backwards than forwards? Like, why were those Genghises catching me when I was running away from them without facing them, but when I looked towards them, they no longer hit me? That was weird. Okay. So. Also, here's the thing, by the way. Oh, how did that hit me? I think the rate of which weapons appear in the shop needs to be lowered. Like, have items more than weapons in there, because I see weapons so much in there, and you really can't afford that in this patch. Like, this patch is really difficult. You can't afford to be having shop slots wasted with weapons a lot of the time. It's okay some of the time, obviously, but, you know, you really can't afford to be having weapons showing up, like, 2 weapons in frickin' every shop is what it feels like I've seen here, like, or at least close to what I've seen here, and I just can't afford that, you know. I have to stack upgrades faster than that, otherwise I'm going to die. Okay, I need to take out the Genghises. Yeah, got hit there, that's bad. Notice how I've so far lost, like, 4 health. I don't think I've gained any health, which is kind of weird. Oh, lost 5 health. still no health was dropped. Okay, interesting, interesting. I'm just trying to keep like a more conscious sort of watch on that and just kind of try and work out, you know, what is the ratio to losing health and gaining health. I don't want to go in there. I have to go over this side of the room then, okay. Let's see. I don't like axes, but I kind of feel like I have to go in here. Okay, that just completely missed. That's good. Okay. Okay. Okay, we've taken out all the Gileads, which is a big part of the threat, just because they have a okay, not all of them, but most of them. But they have a big tendency of like hitting you while you're trying to strafe other enemies. So I'm glad that I've taken out at least most of them. Okay, now I just need to take out the moth and then get near a wall so the homing shots don't kill me. Well, not kill me, but do damage to me. Pick up the bomb and just wait for the axe to go so I don't hit it. I really want to find this mini-boss. God, Genghis. He's close. No. Okay, good. Okay, there's our mini-boss, which is good. Then we can get the fuck off this floor. Maybe we're in for a chance because of the starfish. But again, this is one of those situations whereby, like, the only reason I even have a chance to beat the game is because I got lucky and got one of these ridiculous drops. Okay, we dealt with Lilith really easily there. That felt fucking satisfying because I fucking hate that guy so much. Or girl, whatever. Crossbow, fuck off. That was again a waste of my time. All the time getting here and all the time... Maybe can weapons not drop from mini-bosses? Maybe, I'm not sure. Would that be a good idea? On the one hand, you wouldn't, you know, you lower the chance of getting, like... If you're trying to beat the weapon, or beat the game with a certain weapon, obviously you lower your chance of getting it. But maybe that would be an interesting balancing factor just to increase your chance of getting good items. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. But we'll continue on here. We're now on level 6. If I can just rush the boss here, we have 14 health. That's kind of a lot. If I could rush the boss, maybe this would not be terrible. Okay, we're getting hit by lots of things. That scares me. Okay, we took a couple of hits there, which is bad. I think we must have gained 1 health as well, though, because we're not, like, completely dead. Okay, we've taken lots of damage on this room, which is bad. Okay, that guy, I think, dropped some armor, which is nice, though I do have to get worryingly close to an arrow trap just to pick it up. I think Gangs' soul is in that item room. Oh my god, I think I just saw it. That's awesome. Although I don't know how that's going to work with the trident. That scares me. Oh god. What hit me there? Oh, there's a bomb thrown dude. Okay, there's some more health. I kind of need the magnet as well to make this work. If I could have the magnet and Gangs' soul, then I think I could win. But otherwise, I don't know. What do we have in here? We definitely have Gangs' soul. We have a... Oh my god, we have the Iron Heart as well. Okay, we're going to take Gangs' soul, and then we're going to try and get the Iron Heart, which should be possible. Oh god, that's so disorientating. I'm sorry if you struggle to watch this. I apologise. Okay, we have a squid. Okay, yes, the magnet sticks to the floor. That's sorry, the trident sticks to the floor after you throw it. That's really bad. That makes aiming shots really weird. Okay, this might not be a good combination. Oh my god, this is hard to hit the... I wonder if I could... kind of fly by keep inverting gravity. Oh my god, seriously? Maybe I'd be better off meleeing this thing. Oh wow, yeah, that's pretty effective. Because I can get to its head by standing on the ceiling. I'm a fucking ceiling monkey, bitch! Fear me! What do we get? Compass reveals map. Holy shit, that's huge! That's huge! Okay, this could be the run where I finally beat it, but I'm only beating it because of a ridiculous amount of luck. But I might still beat it, which is pretty exciting. Let's go fight our way to the boss. Oh my god, this is crazy. This is the craziest turnaround I've ever seen. I really want to get enough for the Iron Heart still, even though it might not benefit me. Yeah, we'll come in here. Okay. Can I melee these guys? Yes, but I still took a hit from them, so I probably shouldn't try to. Okay, this is really interesting. I am basically like the leader of Genghis at this point, like the Genghis King or something. Okay, what's left? This guy. Okay, that's really disorientating to try and like work out the physics of that. Fuck you, by the way. Okay. Oh my god, how did that miss? How are you doing so much damage to me? Stop it. Okay, good. Whew, that was scary. Okay, so let's try and get away from the mini-boss. Let's see which way seems the least threatening. I mean, I have to go in this room anyway. Oh my god, stop taking damage. Please stop taking damage. Yeah, took another hit there. That's really bad. I might not be able to do this still, to be honest. The game might still be too much of a dick. It might still just dick me over too much with weird bullshit. Okay. I have to get used to this Gangster's Soul thing. You have to kind of throw it maybe above the enemy, or... Let's just get away from him. He actually can't... He might actually just end up killing himself with bombs, because I don't think he can throw them onto the ceiling. Or I could kill him with bombs, actually. That's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that sooner? Fuck me. Okay, so which room looks like it's going to be easier to get to the boss? I don't like that room at all. What about this room? This room... That room's going to be like a hard counter to my ceiling walking, so I actually need to go in this room. Just to give me two shitty rooms, though. Oh my god, I've lost the trident now. Let's throw bombs. Okay. That's bad. Oh my god, taking damage. Oh my god, this is so fucked up. Bombs down there, please kill him. How are you not dead yet? Okay, what's left? Is it a Gilead? Not a Gilead, I mean a bomb-throwing guy? Yeah, it is a bomb-throwing guy, okay. Alright. Fuck me. This is just insanity. I hope that we can take out the boss. And then I do have enough of the Iron Heart, actually, even though it's not really going to help me at this point because my health is so low. Can I get through this door without getting hit? Okay, it's Banshee. Well, that was good. Yep, that was bullshit. Yep, that was bullshit. Melee him down. Okay, we got a bit of health there. If we start close enough to the boss, maybe we can do this. I don't know. It's extremely close. And it's crazy amounts of bullshit as well. I'm literally like, I have to win the game on luck because it's no longer possible to win on skill. At least not for me. I'm not saying, obviously, you know, the game is impossible for everybody now. But I kind of feel like more people are probably going to be closer to my skill level than they are closer to Biznap's skill level. And for someone like me, this game is basically like 99% luck dependent now, which is just shitty. The only reason I'm getting to this floor, even getting near this floor, is because of the crazy luck with drops that I'm getting. And if I wasn't getting that kind of luck, I wouldn't be getting past maybe the 4th or 5th floor, which would make me rage at the game very hard. Okay, let's pick up the anchor as well, just because why not? We're not very likely to go to another shop on this run. We're literally just going to rush Dahlia and try to do something about that. Please start me like really close to the boss. Just give me that one last bit of luck for me to beat the game. I just want to beat the game once in this patch. I do like Gangster's Soul though, it's really disorientating but it's really fun. That's a really cool item to be added to the game. I like it a lot. I actually think it's a pretty objective positive for the most part. If you can get used to the disorientation, it's arguably bad with the trident, probably bad with the sickle as well, but with any other weapon I think it's an objective positive because it's generally easier to dodge things on the ceiling. Okay, we are pretty close to the boss, we're like 2 rooms away. What rooms are these? Oh my god, what is this? What the fuck is this, Mike? Are you insane? Fuck that. Just fuck that. Okay. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, Nazis. I hate the fucking Nazis. The Nazis actually might end this for me. I can't pick up my trident again. Where is it? Oh god. I just need to get to Dahlia. Just let me get to Dahlia. Kill things with bombs. Okay. There's another Nazi. That scares me. Okay. Let's drop somewhere where arrows aren't about to hit me if I can. Please let there be some health in this room. There probably isn't because there's never health in a room, but you know. There's my trident. I just lost my trident completely there. I had no idea where it was. Yeah, Gangster's Soul with the trident isn't the greatest synergy in the world. This looks like an acid room, which is kind of scary. Alright. Alright, we're down to 2 health now, that's pretty scary. Okay. Okay, there's some health. That's really good. Where's the bomb guy? Please kill him. Please kill him, because then we have Dahlia to deal with. We might be able to just about make this happen. Okay, here's the thing. I only have 4 health, so I can't really risk tanking it. However, I can melee her down pretty quick with this weapon, so that's what we're going to go for. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Just kill her, 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 kill her. Why is it not doing damage suddenly? Oh my god, she's managed to spawn the fucking skulls. That's terrifying. Okay. I have no bombs either. This is pretty terrible. Yeah, I was so close. I was so close. 3 hits, really? Okay. Oh my god, I fucking missed another trident's on the floor. Okay. 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 Okay, she's dead. Now I just have to deal with the spiders with the trident, which is going to take a long time. I can't look. Can I not look directly up, or am I looking directly up? Okay, this is interesting. Okay, that one died. Oh my god! What the fuck just happened? I wish I had a bomb. 1 bomb would end this right now. Oh my god, I can't fucking hit them. Okay, it is coming back to me from this distance, so I can just keep throwing it. Okay. Oh my god, a heart. Oh my god, a heart. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is this is the stupidest way to end this fight. What the fuck? I can still lose it, which is the stupid thing. Oh my god, you scums. Without that mini magnet, this would be impossible, by the way. This is so sick. Oh my god. Oh my god, really? Come on. Is there any bombs anywhere? Anything drop a bomb? No. Oh, let's just keep doing this. This will take a while. Oh no! Oh my god, I nearly walked onto them. I need to just stay on the ceiling. Just stay on the ceiling. Just stay on the ceiling. You'll be good. You'll be fine. I wonder if I could actually get away from them and then melee them like this. I wonder if I can actually outrange them. Okay, a little bit scared doing it this way. Okay, there's some armor. We're gonna do it! We fucking did it! Fuck yes! I was really scared that I could lose it like that. Holy shit! Okay, let's watch the wonderful new credit sequence. Here we go. There's lots more fan art, and my name is in the credits, so it's by far the best credit sequence you'll ever see. But yeah, the Dracula Fetus fan art we've seen before. There's some fan art by Full Ice there. Cobalt Flytrap. Swarga, which you've seen before. More by Cobalt Flytrap. And a 3rd one by Cobalt Flytrap. That guy's got a lot in the credits now. Oh, a 4th one by Cobalt Flytrap, and a 5th one, or a 2nd one by Swarga, I should say, where he spelled Hanz incorrectly. And there it is. I should be in the credits, not them, DLTyrus. That's pretty funny. But I actually managed to beat the game. Do you know how I beat the game? With ridiculous amounts of luck. And I don't see any change to that in the future, by the way. I'm sorry for all the kind of cracking and creaking sound you're hearing. The chair I'm sat on sounds like it's about to break. It's not. It just makes a lot of noise. But yeah. I kind of feel like this patch isn't balanced properly at the moment, is my overall assessment. And I say that as somebody who is like probably not as skilled at the game, well, by far not as skilled at the game as Biznat, probably not actually as skilled at the game as Green, although I haven't seen enough of him playing this patch to kind of gather whether we're on the same page yet or not, because his first run, he did a similar thing to me here, where he got the Trident and managed to win with that. I don't think the Trident is a fair assessment, because the Trident's always been kind of overpowered, although it's always been difficult to use. It's one of those things where you can kind of win the game with it, even if you were otherwise doing badly, as long as you can reasonably use it effectively. So I don't think that's a fair assessment of the patch, and my assessment with the other weapons is I just can't fucking do it. Even with the fucking Iron Heart, I can't do it. The game just does too much damage to me from rooms that are just ridiculously impossible to dodge damage in, and it doesn't give me enough health back to compensate, so, you know, I don't know. It's a difficult thing to call, because I don't want to, you know, my opinion is coloured negatively because I've been doing badly, and it's hard to tell whether I just haven't been playing well enough, or if the game is unfair, so I don't know. I don't want to misrepresent the game, but my gut feeling is so far, and that gut feeling has yet to be proven wrong, is that this patch is now far too dependent on luck and not enough dependent on skill, which isn't good, I don't think. But anyway, I've actually managed to beat the patch for once. This may be the only time you see me do this, at least for a long time, because I need to get substantially better at the game if I'm actually going to be able to beat it consistently. But anyway, yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys, and I will see you next time.